So it's starting to get cold outside and you need to prepare to bundle up. The latest trends in coats/outwear are easy to wear as long as you know what they are. Joining us now is our fashion expert and blogger of More Than Turquoise, Jamie Lewinger, morethanturquoise.com.
You got it.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so what are the trends when it comes to wearing your jackets, your outerwear?
Okay, well, trends are similar to last year, as well as I'm going to talk about some of the new ones. They're not that much different.
Okay.
And so, you know, for instance,
So if you were in last year, then you might be in this year. Okay.
there's a good chance that a lot of things that are sitting in your closet are still going to work for this year.
Okay,
That's the
great.
good news.
Awesome.
The bad news there are some new things too.
That
so
you
have
need to get.
That you have to get.
Of course. Okay, so this jacket has to be in, right?
Cheetah.
Cheetah. Okay.
Cheetah, leopard, any kind of animal print coat. I have to say, every fashion blogger had this last year. Every fashion blogger posed in this coat last year.
Okay.
But the good news for me as a fashion blogger is I can still wear this year.
Yeah.
And you know, it's faux, which is a big deal.
Yes.
You can just, I wad it up, throw it in my car, I can put it in the dishwasher. I can put it in the washing machine. But it is actually a neutral. I mean, you can dress this up, dress it down, but it
Yeah.
can go with jeans and cowboy boots, a bunch of turquoise. I could wear this with a gown, but it's like a black or a gray. It's considered a neutral.
Okay. I like it. See, we were just talking about how I'm getting into fashion, especially now that I have Jamie here, and I need some animal print. So I like that it's very versatile.
It is.
So the other things we have another coat over here that has
That's
a lot
right.
of patterns. So talk about this coat that we have here.
Okay, well, this is still on trend. Last year, the cape was really big.
Okay.
And this is a cape, but what's big this year is not only the cape, but also a poncho.
Okay.
And they're not all that
I love
different. You know, they both slip over your head. Sometimes they can have a hood.
Yes.
Really, the difference is ponchos tend to be a little bit longer. They don't necessarily have a belt with them.
Okay.
But they're just much more chic than a puffer. You know,
Yeah.
I have nothing wrong. I love a puffer, but I think if you take the time and you throw on a cape or a poncho, it's just a totally different look.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're also going to take a look at some of the looks that were on the runway when it comes to outerwear.
That's right. And so I guess the biggest look is the oversized jacket. So this is new for this year. It's been around before, but what's big this year is anything double-breasted, single-breasted, military-inspired, boyfriend looks, big knitted, anything oversized. That's the key. Oversized.
Oversized is in.
And
So I can wear my husband's jacket?
well, there's a proportion issue there.
Yes.
And the biggest one is an off-white oversized coat.
Okay.
So that's really a good look. And so
Okay.
if I'm going to go for an oversized coat, I'm going to go for the off-white one personally.
Okay. Then me too, because I follow you. So we're also talking new trend, the blanket jacket.
Yes. Okay. This is, of all the oversized coats, this is the biggest trend right now. The blanket coat is what that is. And so that comes right off of the Burberry runway. What I like about it, there's a lot of Southwestern inspiration there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's how I feel. As soon as I see this, I'm like, oh, I think.
And it does look a little bit like you're just wearing your blanket, but there's pockets and things of that nature on there. But that is, I'm probably not going to go for it just because I think it's really a quick trend.
Yeah.
But I might. I don't know. But I like it a lot.
Okay. Well, I like it. I like it because everything looks comfortable.
That's right.
Like it's not all a bunch of tight things. Like
you can have a big
everything is
dinner
very
and
comfortable.
put on your blanket coat.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So last, of course, we got to talk Topher, my husband. What's in for him?
Okay. So men aren't quite like women. They don't go out and buy a bunch of different coats for this. I know. So at a minimum, this is sort of the go-to. What every man should have in their closet is one good leather coat.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to come back to this in just a second because the color trends for men's coats in general are going to be blue, gray, and camel. Camel is really big for this fall, as well as some of the jewel tones like emerald and sapphire and garnet for men. Yeah,
so boys are getting more colorful now.
They are,
Okay.
and a pea coat is still strong, a car coat, a top coat. But if you're going to just get one coat, go for the leather coat. You might try a new color.
Okay.
And ideally one that has a zip-out lining or something and maybe a hood.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you so much, Jamie. I learned a lot. I needed to know. And now I have an excuse to go buy some new jackets. Well, if you want to recap and if you want to convince your husband that you need a new jacket, just go to Casa.com and click on the Style tab.